Right, I'm painting my shed. I really enjoy the view here. I've only recently discovered how much I enjoy this view. I'm starting this sketch here, trying to just get things laid out in an interesting way. I'm using a combination of burnt sienna and purple in this one as the base color. Just using it really thinly. I'm blocking in the shadow colors. Again, a combination of burnt sienna, white, purple, a little bit of black. This scene is more about the foreground than anything, and yet the background elements really establish what's happening in the scene and give it some interest. Here I'm blocking in this beautiful light blue type of violet color. I love that color. I love the reflections in snow. Sunny days in snowy weather just fascinate me. There are so many colors and so many nuances in snow. That's what this painting is about. I'm blocking in the shadow colors and the undulations in the snow in the foreground. Here I'm establishing the colors in the tree, which is just slightly redder than the colors in the shed. I'm using alizarin crimson there. Establishing the background colors. I'm kind of going back and forth between blocking in and doing the details, and I often find that the block in is all it needs. And before I know it, it's an area of the painting is complete, and I don't even have to do much more than I've already done. The sky color is just a little bit greener than the ground. I use a phthalo green up there. The background trees are just a little bit lighter and a little bit bluer than the foreground tree. And here you begin to see what the colors in the snow are doing. There are some beautiful pinks and yellows in there. And I'm just putting in the accents in this dark part here. I like the combination of hard and soft lines in snow. The sunlight is coming from the left, and it's making hard lines against the top of these little snow mounds. And then as the mounds roll over, the edge is softer. Here I'm painting the blues and purples, the reflected lights from the sky. It's picking up the blues and purples of the sky. And then those yellows and pinks are actually reflections of the brighter snow in front of those parts. And finally, I'm putting in the highlights of the snow. It's not pure white, though. I'm trying to pay attention to what color the actual sunlight is. It's just a little bit pinkish, a little bit yellowish, really close to white, but it's not quite pure white. And it does change every time. Every brush stroke is thought about. I'm not just putting in white. I'm looking at the scene over and over again to see what is happening in real life. Trying not to make any guesses or try to pretend that I already know what it looks like. Because that's the fascinating thing about plein air painting is I'm always surprised by things in the landscape. Here we go, a final look at it. I love the texture and close-ups of paintings. I love seeing the paintings in real life because that's the joy in it. Love thick oil paint. I love it. Juicy paint. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this. It was pretty quick. Hi, my cute kids.